options against Eidolons.
What's up, guys?
Alright, guys, for number 5, no particular order, we have Kaijus. Want to kick it off, explain why Kaijus good options against Eidolons?
You could start off since
Alright. Well, Kaijus basically tribute over anything that might be in the way. Typically, like any boss monster, any deck, just Kaiju over this shit. Like, oh, you have a boss monster that's indestructible? Kaiju. Oh, that shit's in the way? Kaiju. Dried in the way? Kaiju. Same thing with Eidolon. Tribute their fusion monster. You just summon one at a time, so it's not a big deal. Tribute that, you just have to worry about any background they have. Yeah, there's one way to stop them, or at least slow them down.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, with the Kaijus, just from playing with them and playing against them, yeah, they're annoying. But since we have the Zodiacs and everything, playing more of the field, destruction. Whether, I know no one plays Black Rose, but that's one of them. If you're playing a synchro, deck that can go in, the Black Rose. But you also have, your Dark Holes, your Regekis, and also people maining Kaiju Slumber. Yeah, you're risking the fact that your opponent's getting a monster, but you can always, get rid of it. Give yourself the stronger Kaiju, run it over, and then just OTK your opponent. Like in my personal opinion, with Kaiju Slumber, all the field destructions that we have, it could help against Eidolons.
The one thing I'm gonna notice, one is like Ultimate Province, so that's not necessarily the best idea. That's why I say it's in general, Kaiju themselves is a good answer.
Yeah. So with that, Kaiju's is one of them.
All right. So the next thing we have non-fusion arena. I don't know what it's called again. Is it non-fusion area?
It's non-fusion. Yeah, it's not non-fusion area. For anybody who does not know what non-fusion area is, basically eliminate your opponent from fusion summoning.
Pretty much, they can't do some return as long as the card face down. So as long as they don't have MST or anything like that, and competitive play, it should be good because most people don't main deck like MSTs or Cosmic Cycles or Pushes. Majority of the time, like right now, yeah, but in future, the format probably not so much. They probably side deck it. They want to reserve it for common probably.
Yeah. And what we actually have for, between non-fusion area, we also discussed that defusion is kind of mixed between that, like you said, no in particular order. But I thought of defusion just because of the fact that, like, when we had Shadal format, people were citing defusion because it helped you get over, Winda, Construct, all that other stuff, and then just really do whatever you want to your opponent. And once we had these, I didn't see anyone really run non-fusion area or defusion. So do you really think we can see both of these heading into the Eidolons?
Maybe if anything is good card to bait out the opponent gates if they run the Ultimate Prominence one.
Yeah, I could possibly see that.
Like in general, it's not the best option, but if it's like for regionals, something like that, lower tier events or like locals, for example, it would be an ideal option. You don't want to spend the money on like Dimension Bears and Solid Strikes and whatnot.
Yeah. So next card we have
is Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit.
Do you want to start off on this one, or do you want me to go?
I got it. Well, the reason why you say Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit is a good option because majority of you should have it right for Zodiacs, since you used to disrupt their play so they can't extend as hard. And how it applies to Eidolons is their field spell, which search spell with Terraforming, is when it's activated. It's like a tanky for the deck, kind of like ABCs when it searches out like one of the pieces. So when you search out, when the field spell is activated, you search out Alistar. But at the same time you do that, it disrupts them, and they just go sort of Snow Rabbit their field spell, and then it's like, oh, I can't search out Alistar. Oh, I can't continue my combos. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. In my opinion, with Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, the deck. Not deck. Damn, I failed right there. The card in my opinion, has always been good. I think it all depends on what event you're taking, the card in with your deck, because as most of people know, YCS Atlanta is coming up. And Eidolons and Predator plants and all them are going to be legal. So at least yeah, I feel Ghost Ogre is going to be more of a main deck unless you're playing your combo decks such as Zodiacs. I believe ABCs if you really want to count that as a combo oriented deck. Really anything combo oriented. If you don't want to disrupt your bricks with Ghost Ogre, I mean, and just do your combo plays, don't main it. I'd rather side it.
It really just depends on the deck. If the deck has space for it after the main deck, it's kind of be a better tech option. Facing mirror as well. So there's that. Keeping consideration as well.
Yeah. And then what's the next card we thought of?
Artifact Lancia.
I guess I kind of start off on Artifact Lancia. I've kind of had some experience with the card, and I've thought the card was pretty good depending on the deck you're facing. Like, I guess Infernoid, since that has been getting a lot of popularity with the new was it Grass is Greener on the Other Side or something they named it. It stops them from extending more of their banish plays. I remember I ran it in Necros format, so I will help you against the Eidolons, because don't they banish or no?
What else does on the field, instead of sending the Grave of Fusion spell like you typically could deal with poly and whatnot, it gets banished instead. So then
okay.
They fuse when they add the poly, they're feeding poly for the decks to hand. So it's like, oh, I summoned poly, but I added poly, but at the same time I chain Lancer to this. Now you can't fuse. What do you do now?
Yeah, so it's basically like a big FU card against Eidolons.
The card is insane. Like, I've played against Mirror Master, that's the steals you the game. Like, whoever gets the fusion first probably was going to win.
And then the last, but I wouldn't say best card, is DD Crow. Do you want to go on this one?
Yeah. The reason why DD Crow is just good in the deck in general is, let's say if you miss your timing somehow on the fusion, like if something the boss master you don't realize it somehow because you misplay. The least you can do is still banish the fusion from the graveyard. That way they can't recycle it back to the hand next to another Addistar, which you usually get back. So the only reason why it's good.
Yeah, with DD Crow, I mean, everything you said was pretty much right. And I mean, with DD Crow, like I said, like with Ghost Ogre and Lancia, it all depends on that event. Like, do you think it's going to be good? What's good in the area? What's going to really be played? Because, it just all depends on either player preference, or are you making the smart move? But DD Crow, I think, has always been a good card, at least in my opinion.
It's always been. It just depends on the format. It goes in and out.
Yeah.
Similar to Effect Veiler, Ghost Ogre was last format. It's kind of in and out.
Yeah, and I mean, remember Ghost Cherries was a staple in the.
No,
so.
Sorry about that. I'm talking to my mom for a second. Sorry about that. My mom's like, why you have glasses on? I'm like, these are like computer screen glasses. Like,
okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. But yeah, basically, I mean, it just all depends on the format and everything else. So, and I guess that rounds up the cards that we thought of how to stop Eidolons. Do you really have anything, I guess, else that we can?
I mean, pretty much, I covered all the basic options. Of course, there's like the Mesh Spitter, some Strike, some Vanities, some Maxis, but those are common sense. It's like, some of them are budget, some of them are not. It really depends on you, what's in your range to the budget.
Alright, well, would you like to close this out?
Alright, guys, it's exclusive. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe now. We would really appreciate it. And check out Young BREEZY. He's an awesome guy. Check out his channel, link down in the description below. So, peace out, guys.
Dosu.
Alright, guys, peace out. Hey guys, it's Exclusive. Check out my last video and subscribe if you have not already to keep up my latest and greatest content.
We got millions.